I'm Uriel N, pro fitness specialist, yoga instructor, and Urhealing intellectual property. Today in Urhealing, I wanted to talk about how your muscles work. In working with athletes and being an athlete all my life, it's fundamentally important to understand how your muscles work, okay? When you're working out and so on and so forth. So I just wanted to talk very simply about the basics of using your muscles and why Urhealing works directly for your muscles. As we know, Urhealing is diaphragmatic breathing combined with assisted stretching and hand and foot pressure points. So what I have up here are the three different types of actual muscle contractions. As we talked about in Urhealing, we're trying to nullify the muscle contracting when we're doing the assisted stretching. That allows for the oxygen to get to that muscle and repair it. So what I have right here is concentric, isometric, and eccentric. Now these are three different types of contractions that your muscle goes through. In a concentric, you would use that as the muscle is contracting or shortening, okay? So if you're doing a curl or a pull-up, when you're pulling yourself up, that's when the muscle's contracting, that's concentric. Isometric is when the muscle is stabilized but contracting. So for instance, if I were to lean on this desk and just hold myself, that's an isometric contraction, okay? It's just staying still. It's not extending and it's not shortening. And eccentric is when the muscle is lengthening, okay? That's, for instance, if I were to grab for my phone or a book and I were to pull it to myself, okay, or to extend back out. That is the motion of eccentric. The pulling towards would be concentric. Okay, so those are three types of ways your muscle contract, and every single one of them, they are using oxygen to sustain that contraction. Plain and simple. So in Urhealing, when we're doing assisted stretching to the muscles, you're providing oxygen to that muscle so that it can repair. Knowing how your body works and knowing how the muscles works makes it easier to understand why Urhealing is so important to the body and to athletes as well as non-athletes. That's why it works so well. Now there are over 640 muscles in the body, okay? Skeletal muscles. And what Urhealing is about is being inclusive to the entire body. So we want to actually use Urhealing to help all of the muscles, the entire body. So that's why in those 17 assisted stretches, in universal Urhealing, we have the 11 assisted stretches. The entire body is being encompassed for it. And that brings a healing process into the body, okay? So those assisted stretches to the shoulders and to the hamstring and the IT band and the quadricep and your calf muscles and your ankle and so on and so forth. We're contacting all 640 of those skeletal muscles. And that's why it's so powerful. And that's why it works. So remember the three types of muscle contractions and how that works with Urhealing. And it'll be a lot easier to explain what we're actually doing in a Urhealing session. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you. Peace.